You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some, but at the end of the day, losing is nothing but a lesson. I'll be closing on my first investment property in a week. This process has been very long and overdue. Did I think it was going to take this long? No. It's probably taking me at least 2 or 3 months. Now, granted, could I have found something way sooner? Yes, absolutely. But the reason why it took me so long is that I wasn't trying to rush just to say I had something. And that's where a lot of people fuck up. They don't do their due diligence. They don't assess these numbers. They don't evaluate anything. And then when they get into something that they don't know what the fuck they're doing with, or know what they're dealing with at hand, that's where shit goes to shambles. And then that's how you have people say, oh, real estate's ass, the shit's trash, there's no real benefit. Now, granted, I'm 23, so I'll be able to write a bunch of shit off now, which is great. There's also been a lot of things that I've learned throughout this process. Being able to understand how much shit's gonna cost, being able to understand how to deal with contractors and getting quotes on certain things, understanding what's a good deal from a bad deal, understanding different things like walking through the house, like, oh, that's going to be a long-term problem, oh, this is a short-term problem, oh, this is a quick fix, oh, this is going to take a little bit longer, this is a longer fix. So just me walking through a bunch of these properties, I've probably been able to see at least 30 different homes. So for me, this process has been very long overdue, but I also learned a lot throughout this process. And you guys may not necessarily be doing real estate, but just use this lesson as there are going to be hiccups. Some may have more hiccups than others, but it is up to you to be able to determine whether or not those hiccups get to you. And being able to have strong character, having the resilience and fortitude to continue to persevere and double down is the most important characteristic you must have and embody in order for you to even get far in whatever it is that you want to do. And throughout this process, yes, I have learned a lot, but also too, if I didn't have the background and all the experiences that I've learned, not only from other people and just learning from other people and going through certain situations by asking certain questions, or even doing the diligence on my own through YouTube videos and stuff like that, like, if I didn't do all that stuff beforehand to get like a basic general understanding as to what was going on, I probably would have fucked myself. But don't use that as a sense of, oh, it's analysis paralysis, oh, I have to wait for the perfect deal. Like, yes, there are going to be perfect deals out there, but they come so often, ever so seldomly. And when you realize that there are good deals out there, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of them out there, but you have to create that good deal. Most of the time, you're not really going to get a good deal handed to you on a silver platter. There's going to have to be work in order for you to be able to get that good return or that good investment on your money. And for me to kind of be able to understand that throughout even this journey, it's been a great understanding, just from realizing, like, hey, like, all right, let's say if the first deal is more of a turnkey, the next deal is more like a refi, a BRRRR method, as they so call it. So what do I have to be on top of? The contractors, making sure I stay within budget, making sure everything's done on a perfect timeline, making sure if there are cost overruns, are there any ways we can mitigate this? Is that something that they can pay for? Is that something that has to come out of my contingency? So having these things in the back of my head are also propelling me forward to go into the next deal, and the next deal, and the next deal. And I say that to say is, like, obviously we want to win, right? But if you don't cherish the moments where you learn the lessons, the wins don't really mean shit. Don't get me wrong, I love winning. I love fucking winning, but I also hate fucking losing. And for me, just to be able to realize and understand, like, hey, this is what it's going to take. Yes, there are a lot of countless times where it's like, fuck, bro, I got to deal with this shit again. Or, oh, shit, this is a fucking headache. But I didn't let that shit get to me. I just doubled down, persevered, and did the things that I know I needed to do. And then just didn't give a fuck, you know? Just charge that shit to the game, keep it moving, jump over hurdle after hurdle after hurdle. And then just really just get the fuck up and do it. Just get it done. That's really all this shit comes down to. Just getting the fuck up and doing what you know needs to be done on a daily basis. I know I say this shit all the time, but it's so true. Like, if I didn't do all the things leading up to this point, I probably wouldn't have been able to buy a property so soon. And I know there's a lot of people that want to do the same thing that I'm doing, but there's also points in time where you guys didn't see the long nights, the reading, the sacrifices, the me going to meet different people to talk to them about their experience, being able to get some of their background as to how they go about certain situations and circumstances and things like that. So it's like I've prepared myself for this moment, and for me to be able to get one under my belt right now, it's definitely been a great motive for myself, but also being able to be that blueprint for other people. Like, hey, this shit is possible. You can do this shit too. And I think that's the most important thing, is like me being the staple of someone that not only someone maybe not necessarily aspire to be, but they can always use as a reference, and I'll always be able to help them out, because I wish the version of me was able to tell me when I was 18 about the shit that I knew now. And just knowing that at 18, oh my God, I would have been fucking, not that I ain't cold now, but I think I would have definitely been stupid cold at 18. But I think a lot of the character development, the adversities and the challenges really built me into who I am today. And if I were to circumvent that process, I don't think I would be as formidable and competent as I am now. And sometimes it's important to go through the journey and not just get given the handout. Because when you get given the handout, it doesn't build the character. You're just at the finish line. It's like you beat the record running a marathon, but you didn't put in the work and endure some of the pain and the suffering in order to train properly, eat properly, sleep properly, and all that shit that led up to you getting the result that you wanted. And I think there's a sense of peace in the work too, honestly. Just knowing that you're getting better, working on your craft, and just becoming a better you. I think there's no better feeling than that. And once I realized that, this shit became fun. And I love the process, I love the game. And always become a better version of you. Always continue to strive for more, be better, do more, have more, be more. And that's it for today's video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.